All right, so this is a suggestion via a donation. The name of the video is Dating a Republican. This is coming from Garfunkel and Oates. Guys, we've encountered them a couple of times here in the channel, probably the main one being The Loophole, which I've trolled entirely too many people with encountering, right? Sport of mine, trust me. Let's jump into it.
So we have dated a bunch of very interesting men.
Recently, unbeknownst to me, I dated a Republican. Yeah, he told me on our third date, and he said that the problem with us dating would be that he would be embarrassed to introduce me to his family because of our material. So great guy.
Okay, so not just a Republican, but probably a conservative Republican, pretty much based off of their overall content. I can see how that could probably be absolutely crazy. Yeah.
But the good thing is he had advice on how we could write the kind of songs where both sides can laugh. He kept using that term.
Yeah, both sides can laugh. And he actually had a lot of helpful hints on how to write a song, but he was not a songwriter.
No, he worked at like a Bitcoin type place that wasn't quite Bitcoin.
Hold on. How does the other one know so much about the other one's boyfriend? That's interesting.
Like the Bing of Bitcoin.
But anyway,
that kind of,
we were thankful for his helpful advice, and we took it, and we wrote this song.
Okay, all right.
Every once in a while you meet a special kind of man. A needle in a haystack, a diamond in a pile of crap. A man who's never written music but thinks he can. A Republican cryptocurrency guy like Dan. Thank you, digital accountant Dan, for explaining how to write a song. I wouldn't have known to choose a topic before you, Dan. You came along. Thanks for telling me to write down my thoughts and send them all to you, so you can make sure it doesn't offend the conservative point of view. You say it's time to pop my liberal bubble and reach across the aisle. Find levity.
Bro, both of you are stuck in bubbles, bro. Like, absolutely. Like, if you care enough to call yourself one or the other, you're basically stuck in some type of echo chamber. That's it. If you, regardless of whoever you vote for, if you come home and then like internalize the fact, I am this, you're in a bubble.
In relatable things that can make the red and blue states smile, because comedy should be inclusive and connect with the other half. It should make us all feel comfortable, so...
No, absolutely not make anyone feel comfortable. I think some of the best comedians are the ones who make you feel uncomfortable. Like Anthony Jeselnik makes me feel uncomfortable. He makes my skin crawl when he speaks. All right, because his subject matters are absolutely ridiculous, but I'm going to continue watching it because it makes me feel uncomfortable. And I like that.
Be inclusive and connect with the other half. It should make us all feel comfortable, so both sides can laugh. Well, I'm gonna take your advice, Computer Dan. And write something bipartisan.
Okay.
So here's my song. Don't you hate it when you're liberal and you're stuck in traffic? Now I'm late for my big meeting. Don't you hate it when you're conservative and your in-laws are here? Oh, brother, what's your mother gonna say? Don't you hate it when you're liberal and you lose your glasses? How can I find my glasses without my glasses? Or when you're a conservative and your gun control policies enable constant, senseless, devastating mass shootings?
Guys.
Out my glasses.
Let me hear this again.
Or when you're a conservative and your gun control policies enable constant, senseless, devastating mass shootings.
Yeah, I don't see the correlation. I'm sorry. Not between those two very specific topics. I'm absolutely a Second Amendment guy. All right, and it'll be hard for me to. I mean, guys, people unfortunately are deleted by food, right? By food, they choke on it, right? Food should be banned. Pencils should be banned. I can only imagine. Elvis on the toilet. That situation, so toilets should be banned. It's just a weird thing for me to encounter, guys. I mean, there are things. Oh, guys.
Isn't it great when both sides can laugh? Ha 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 ha.
We're not laughing.
We're really not that different. We should come together as one with easy, pleasing, breezy jokes. You know, comedy can just be fun.
Right.
So let's all get together and embrace the other half with this song where both sides can laugh. Don't you hate it when you're liberal and a song's in your head? Maureen, I'm not a theater person. Or when you're a conservative and your podcast won't load, it'll only play an ad from Blue Apron. Don't you hate it when you're liberal and you can't stop crying? Boo-hoo, I want civil rights. Or when you're a conservative and your woman-grabbing liar threatens nuclear annihilation on Twitter. Isn't it great when both sides can laugh? Ha 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 ha.
Oh, this is a diss track, guys. She did not like Dan instantly, right? Like, she was so stuck in her echo chamber, her very specific echo chamber, that she met a guy who was also stuck in his very specific echo chamber, and she obviously didn't stay with him, and then she started dissing him. So instead of like being in a household where you have two separate ideologies, you know, try to make things work, right? But hey, listen, stick to your echo chamber, I guess, guys.
In this time of political turmoil, I should ignore it and be polite. It's more comfortable for all of us if I don't choose between left and wrong.
Wow. It's a diss track, guys. But I guess it's no different than the one we heard the other day. What's it called? I just found out my dog was a Democrat. We heard something like that. It was called something wild like that, right? So I'm going to guess like that was a diss track. This is probably a response to that. I don't know, right? Maybe that was Dan. That was Dan's song.
So let's all get together and embrace the other half with this song where both sides can laugh. If I want a ceasefire to transpire, stop preaching to the whiny lefty choir, embrace the climate change denier, give every joke a qualifier with harmless responsible comedy where we all feel good about our choices that recognizes everyone as equally valid political voices. Comedians should be on the medians and put a premium on obedience. Be through with mental acuity, find unity through ambiguity. All this complaining, exaggerating is actually just exacerbating the futility and hypocrisy of the left-wing aristocracy. Let go of the same old blue shtick. Stop trying to skew it. I sound like a mouthy shrew chick. Acoustic music is psychotherapeutic. I need to get a clue quick. If I want to accrue new YouTube clicks, subdue this taboo stuff I spew. Find a new, more palatable point of view. But you underestimated me because I don't look like the enemy. My tentacles are enemy.
Wow.
A musical comedy, see anemone. And I should
You underestimated me because I don't look like the enemy.
My tentacles are enemy. A musical comedy, see anemone. And I should say that it's okay, that no matter the cost, you want your little pistol, or it's fine you voted for Voldemort, as long as your reasons were purely fiscal. Oh, you're just greedy. I didn't realize. That's fine.
Oh no. Oh no.
So let's all get together and embrace the other half with this song where both sides can laugh. So what do you think, Dan? How did I do?
He hated it.
I can't believe I used to write songs that had a point of view. Being general is always better for comedy, it's true. Thank God for you, Dan. Thank only Christian God for you.
Thank only Christian God for you.
Thanks,
Straight diss track, guys. So here's the thing. So we've counted them a couple of times again, and I pretty much understood their humor. I mean, I get it, right? This was definitely not something general. If they're saying that this is like a general thing, no, bro, this is a general. You know it, right? Luckily, I don't really care for either of the entities that are the ruling. Let's say this here. I don't care about the ruling parties at all. They neither of them do much for me mentally at all. I've traveled the world way too much. I've been in other countries. I've seen how things work, bro. Listen, trust me when I say they may deliver their messages differently, but it's the same message, bro. Right? It's the same. I don't really see much differences. We should not have only two parties to choose from because that could be controlled the way it is way too much. Guys, there's a problem. Okay, there's a serious problem. Has nothing to do with I don't know, Democrat, Republican, bro. It's just we need more options. Okay, we need more options, and there need to be actual differences on the back end, because the same people that have the red and the blue, the left and the right, having like all these kerfuffles in public and online, right? The same people that are basically causing all of this are sitting in a room shaking hands while regular people are sitting there arguing in the streets and on the internet over nothing, right? Everyone's trying to fix a problem in the country. This country has a problem. We have a problem. I don't think that by sticking with the same two-party system, we're actually going to be able to change that problem. I don't see it happening because this is just the same cycle of like royal families, let's say, right? Everyone that basically becomes a president has some type of ties to someone else. Guys, I'm tired of the royal families. I thought we left, guys. We 1,000% left Europe, right? Like the founding fathers of this country left Europe exclusively to get away from, not exclusively, but pretty high up on the list was to get away from royal families. Why did we come and end up creating royal families again, guys? So that's a problem. We have an issue, and I wish I could give a solid take on exactly how we can fix it other than absolutely getting rid of this two-party system. We need multiple parties. I would say like 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And get the Democrats and Republicans completely out of the picture, guys. It's time for both of them to go away. And I'm saying both of them, meaning the mask of both of them, when it's really the same old nonsense, guys. We are fighting. The people in America are fighting for what, bro? I'm the left. I don't like the right. I'm the right. I don't like the left. Bro, the people are shaking hands and having dinners together. All right? Just remember this, guys, right? But either way, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. If you want me to check out anything else from them, I will. No complaints here. But yeah, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day and enjoy your day thoroughly.